So, like, do you think I have to sit here the entire time and wait until it gets to 9,999, or you think if I exit early, it will still give me all of the coins? Let's see. What do you think stop would be? This? Do you think we gotta exit? I have to sit here the entire time. None of the buttons are working. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just hitting. Just kidding. You hit escape in order to stop that. Yes, I'd like to quit playing. Hi, guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of Pokemon FireRed. As you can see, we're in the casino, the game corner, I guess it's called, and we are, questioning our life decisions for a hot second, but we are getting, you know, the Pokemon that we needed to. I figured I'd show this in the recording so that you guys could see that I am actively doing this. I think you're the one, yes. So I want to get, I don't have a Dratini right now, I don't have Scyther, and I don't have Porygon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all of them because this is the first instance where we can get them. I'm gonna go Porygon first. No. Cool. And for anybody who's like, this is cheating, this isn't correct. One, it's a single player game. Who cares except for me? And two, I'm gonna get them regardless. Oh shit, I ran out of coins. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Wait. Because I used all the coins. This is a problem I didn't think I was going to have. Wait, okay, hold on. I did a save before. What's the max number of coins that I can have? Because I still have to play this, technically speaking, and get something. Not like that. What is the max that you can have? Oh, boy. There we go. And finally, something. So this will give me all 9,000. I just have to win something. There we go. What is... I'm assuming the max is 9,999. Hold on. Hold on. So close. One more time. There we go. Yeah, it is still just 9,999. So I guess we're gonna have to go backwards from what I was doing then and do Dratini, then Scyther, then Porygon. That's fine. Listen, it's a learning experience. Give me Dratini. No. I might want Dratini. I don't know. Then I'm gonna grab Scyther. No, I don't want Scyther. And then we go back and head back in so we can get the Porygon, and then we're done with that. Let me do a quick save just in case I can't gamble. Crazy, I know. Believe it or not. You think I'm gonna blow all of these though? No, I got it. There we go. Exit, yes. Leave this place. Get Porygon. I wonder if these little, like, pink dots are because of the cheat. It's a, code breaker. I said I was gonna use a Game Shark before, but I couldn't find a Game Shark code, so code breaker instead. There we go. No. And thank you. We did it! Yippee! Whoops. We're gonna save that while we are here, and then we'll actually get into playing the actual game. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I had gotten that. Let me also, since we have it saved, turn off the cheats here and here. Hell, I'll remove them entirely. Why not? That should be good. If I leave and come back, are those still gonna be out there? No, so they were. The little pink dots were because of the code. That's funny. Anyway. Hello friends and welcome to the actual playthrough now. We are going to go live. Actually, I just want to look at the map because we could go to Saffron or we could go to Fuchsia. I'm trying to see what the walkthrough wants me to go. I suggest going to Fuchsia first for no reason. So let me see here. Route 16, 11, 12. Trying to figure out where the hell it wants me to go here. I guess it wants me to go 16 and then this way. And then come back around and go this way. So, okay. Route 16. Got it. So let's head... I'm like, trying to show it to you with my mouse. Let's just head from here. Oh my gosh. So many buttons. This way. And let's start having a little Pokemon adventure. Exciting. So, I think there's a Snorlax on this side that we need to get to. Yes, here it is. Wake up, loser. Oh, I forgot, shit, that this is gonna give me the option to catch him. Yeah, it attacked in a grumpy rage. I realized that like last second, like, oh shit, wait. Gotta catch Snorlax now, I forgot. It should be fine. Level 30 is a little bit scary. Let's go with... Why am I getting a notification? Oh, my dad just sent me a message. Hold on. I only get notifications when I'm recording when it's like a family member, so give me a second. And in true father fashion, I feel like 10 p.m. thought it was something important. He was sending me a video of a performance that I had done in middle school, singing on stage. Thank you, Father, for this lovely information. Let's go flamethrower, I don't know. 10 p.m. Ooh, okay. I really thought that was gonna kill it. Okay, let's go then. Let's perhaps drop another save, just in case. A Great Ball, because you're kind of blue, and I feel like that matches better. Okay, you know what? Listen, you're so right. I was so wrong. You are not really blue. And in fact, red is just more your color. Like, obviously. What a goofball I am I right? I know, I'm right. Don't you hate when you play fashion with the Pokemon and the Pokemon hate your fashion sense? It's not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it's done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. Me too when I eat too much. No. I was thinking about whether or not Munchlax was in this game. Was Munchlax invented by this point, and am I going to have to breed a Snorlax? That's a problem for future me. Actually, I'm going to do a big save after that, because I feel like that was a big moment. Yes. Yippee. Then we can go in here. It's talking about going somewhere. You. I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data on Ooh, I have 38. Just kidding. Let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 40? I'm gonna say yes anyway, but I know I have 38. Damn it. That's okay. And then also you're just hanging out with a bunch of kids. I'm on a relaxing ride on my new bike with my girlfriend. You're like 5. We're going riding together on our new bikes. Congrats, but you're like 5 at most. What do you mean you have a girlfriend? Oh shit, now I'm on a bike. What do you want to get off of the bike? I don't like using bikes. Okay, Lao. Interesting, interesting. Let's go for a flamethrower because it's a Grimer, and I always set these on fire. It's very important to me for some reason. Coughing, sweet, more fire. There we go. I guess I'm not putting Dratini in my party because, kind of forgot. That's okay. Like I said before, weirdly, the Pokemon that are in FireRed, there's not many that I like. And in fact, a lot of the Pokemon that I enjoy in this generation is in Leaf Green only. So that's okay. Don't you dare laugh. Oh, sorry. Nice bike. Hand it over. Damn. It's a bicycle. I would understand maybe if it was a motorcycle, cue ball Koji, but it's a bicycle. I got it for free at the shop. Like, to be fair, aren't they normally like $1 million? When am I ever going to use? Nope. Isn't this a 2-turn move? I don't want that actually. Wing attack it is. Yeah, I think bicycles are normally really expensive. I don't know, I just handed over a voucher and got a bike for free, so. Mankey. Another wing attack. Four with Chop yet again. And oh, that was it. I thought you had one more. Knockout. This trainer sprite looks weird. Anyway, come out and play, little mouse. Okay. Interesting how many times I get called little mouse in video games. I've never really noticed that until now when I'm like, huh. Thanks, Luke. I wonder if that's just like a thing. Anyway. Machop. Y'all got a lot of fighting types. Like every single last one of you has a fighting type. Is that something like biker gang really big into fighting types? Or like all biker trainers always have fighting types, or is it just this batch in particular? You little rat. Damn. I was a mouse and now I'm a rat. You can't even figure out my species. Hey, you just bumped me. I did. Wheezing. Oh, you only have one Pokemon? That sucks for you. There you go. Yippee! Ooh, Dragon Rage. Always inflicts 40 though. I don't know. Because I want to keep Wing Attack because it's going to be my only really good flying type move. I want to keep Flamethrower, and then like Slash is a normal type, and it's also pretty good. I feel like Dragon Rage I was thinking just for like having different types, but I can't get rid of Fly. And if it only does 40 every single time, I don't know. It sounded nice though. If you didn't have other moves, I would have accepted it. Kaboom! But your other moves are just better, I feel like. Hey there, let's have ourselves a good time, alright? This one's my favorite so far. I feel like he's a lot nicer than everybody else. Ruben, okay. For some reason, I don't know why this reminds me of it. I had written a story once where the characters, I was introducing characters, but the main character didn't know any of their names. And so he was just calling them nicknames based on what they had ordered at this restaurant. And one of the characters I had nicknamed French Dipshit, because he had ordered a French dip. I don't know why, Ruben, this like really reminded me of French Dipshit. Even though it's not the same character. I think there was a character. I wrote this story like 5-10 years ago. I think there was a character who ordered a Ruben, but it was not French Dipshit. Don't make me mad. Or what? One more. Whoops, I went right past him. I'm feeling hungry and mean. I need a punching bag. Or you could talk to Ruben about it. Oh good, this sprite again. It just... there's something going on with it. I'm not gonna say what, but there's just something going on with it that we could have chosen a different color. Another wing attack. At least this is our last one, I think. We go down just like 5 feet and we find a second biker gang. Bad, bad, bad. To be fair, it is a bit gray. Oh, I thought this was a Pokeball. Oh, no. I didn't know that was gonna take me. I don't think it really matters. Whee! Oh. I'm mighty proud of my bod, kiddo. Come on. I'm mighty proud of... oh boy, this one again. Wing attack. I'm gonna run out of wing attacks. And, ooh, Machamp. I think this is our first sighting of Machamp. This is exciting. And it took a little bit for it to die, too. Granted, it still died in one hit, but... Woo. Okay, I don't think that there's anybody after you. No. Damn, I'm still going? It's a notice. Watch out for discarded items. It's a notice. Watch, I'm stuck on the thing. That's why I keep reading it. Wait, what did this one say? All Pokemon are unique. Okay, I don't care. Press the B button to stay in place. Oh, interesting. Sure enough. Whee! This is gonna take me down as well. Hold on, I'll slowly make my way back up there. We have a couple of people that we can fight. We also had some tall grass up here, I think it was. There's also this guy. We're bikers, we rule the roads, man. Okay. It's really interesting to me how hi Billy, in fiction and things like this, biker gangs are usually like these really mean, tough, bully sort of characters. And then in real life, there's a lot of biker gangs that like are nice, help out like children. I think specifically about the one that like always goes to court cases to like be bodyguards for children and kind of make sure that they are not stressed, I guess? Oh. Light me, please, before I go back down. There's no getting rich quick and battling kids. Okay, I was gonna say that is fair, but also that's where I've gotten all of my money, so. A lot of fighting kids. I don't know if I'll even be able to do anything in this grass because I'm on the slope. I'll just fall right back down. Primeape. Exciting. First Primeape sight. And there it goes. Burned out. Speaking of Primeape, I've talked about this before, the fact that my mother and I played Scarlet and Violet together, and how it was her first, there we go, her first Pokemon game was Scarlet, because I played Violet, and she had always said that her favorite Pokemon was Eevee, probably because it was the only Pokemon besides Pikachu that she could name. But as she was playing Scarlet, she's like, actually, I'm really liking Annihilate. Just mostly because it would win all the battles for her. So now I think her favorite Pokemon is Annihilate. It's weird. They might still be Eevee though, I don't know. It's hard to forget your first Pokemon. The joke there, in case you guys didn't know, is that my very first Pokemon that I ever had when playing Pokemon games was an Eevee that eventually evolved into an Espeon. And that's why Espeon's my favorite Pokemon. Though, so I'm planning on playing XD Gale of Darkness after this. And I have like the whole story of how Espeon came to be my very first Pokemon. I'll be talking about that when we get to that part of XD Gale of Darkness. But there is like a whole dedicated story on why specifically Espeon, what made me choose Espeon over any of the other evolutions. I need a little exercise, okay? I mean, you have a motorcycle, so there's not much exercising going on one of those, but you got a lot of Pokemon too. There we go. We just started playing the game tonight and I'm already getting tired of battling. It's just the same thing over and over again. Get me to Fuchsia. Wing attack. I don't think there's anything in the grass either that I need. The only thing that's jumping out at me in this list is Doduo, and I think we have one. Or two, because it's, you know, two birds in the same body. Because we already have a Rattata and we already have a Spearow. Doduo is the only other exciting thing, but I think we already got one, so. I think we are good to just move on, fight all the battles, do all the things. Phew, good workout. Alright. We didn't do anything, I feel like, during that workout, but whoa! Do we want to go... yeah. Head all the way back up and then head towards the other side here. Hold on, give me a second. I can't go any faster than this. Okay, down here, and down the middle of this. Let Voltorb electrify you. Okay, that's something different. Yep, that is Voltorb. You're right. Seems weird that it's levitating. Voltorb is a very ground Pokemon to me. Not like, you know, ground type, but you know. Second Voltorb. Who would have guessed? And Flamethrower. Grounded out. No, that was all fire. Okay, anybody else? I leveled up my Pokemon, but it won't evolve. Why? Depends, what's your Pokemon? Is it something that will evolve? Zeke. Machoke. Well... it won't if you keep leveling it up. Why you? Why I gotta? Oh, hello. Be a rebel. Okay. That was a good line, but... Primate. Okay. Wing attack. Ooh, can I also tell you guys about how I commissioned a couple new pieces of art and I'm excited to receive them? I literally put in the request last night. So it's nowhere close to being finished, but I'm excited. They're both from the same artist, so I'm like, you can take your time. I'm not expecting both of them, like, as soon as possible, but I'm excited. Excited to see, also because I gave no directions. As I hear you go, here's the money, surprise me with something. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Notice me. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. Okay. You're still gonna fight me anyway. You have a lot of Pokemon. Flamethrower, I guess. We can use the final two of these and then start just using slashes. That's fine. Wheezing. And then I have another commission that I did earlier in the month, that they said would be done by the end of the month. So today's currently the 20th. so you guys won't be seeing this for a little while. So as of right now of recording, it'll be 10 days until I get to see it. Assuming they don't hand it over early or something like that. And I'm excited about that one as well. It's a new ending screen for my videos, so you guys don't have to see the same like 5 that I made over and over again. I'm excited. I think that one looks... The example pieces look really good. I'm excited to get a custom one in the same style. And then I have a long list of other things that I want to get as well, but I'm proud of you. But I'm like, let's not get too much all at once, okay? Let's chill out a little bit. Are you satisfied? I liked yapping during that battle. I can't say that I was paying any attention to you at all, but okay. Go down the middle, see if there's anything exciting. Nope. Oh, and then this is it. Cool. Can I get off of my bike yet? How do you get off of the bike? If you were a bike, it's not that button, I'll tell you that. I have no idea how to... I don't even know how to get on the bike, to be fair. Hold on. Backspace, maybe? This isn't the time to use that. I just want to get off of my bike. I don't have the bike set as a key item, so... A walk. That you can't dismount. Oh, I guess because I'm not technically off of the cycling road yet, but please get me off of the bike. And somebody get me off of this bike. There we go. Going upstairs will help, surely. I'm looking for the Pokemon Golduck. Ooh, Golduck for Lickitung. I don't have Golduck, nor do I think I have Psyduck, but maybe? Okay, what do we have here? The same exact Pokemon. Cool. Well, we can at least fight these people, I think. This is my turf. Get out of here. So we got that going for us, but ooh, a bird keeper. This is exciting. We haven't seen a bird keeper yet in this game. I was gonna burn, you know, we can make some chicken, but we cannot, in fact, make any cooked chicken. Spearow. Okay, the same. At least we could cut it up first, maybe. We are deboning before we put it on the grill. That's just a bigger chicken. This one might not kill it. It did. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. And another Spearow. Well, in good news, we are going to be eating rather well tonight. With all this chicken I've deboned. Darn. Maybe I'll check my Pokedex to double check and make sure that I do have a Doduo. How do you like my bird call? I'm not gonna attempt that. Ramiro? Oh, look. Oh, to be fair, that is Dodrio, not Doduo. Oh, look, there it is. Nope. Very close, but not quite. Okay, one more. I had to bug you. No, you birded me. I always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. Oh my god, same! You have 2 whole Pokemon. So what, you've seen 1 grassy area? I need a Pokemon Center soon because I am running out of moves. Okay. Okay. Let me check my Pokedex, just double check. I don't know. I guess we're going numerical mode because there's no... Great. There's no alphabetical, and I don't know what number Doduo is. We have one. Okay. Great. Let me save, because for some reason that feels like I should be doing it right now. There we go. And this should be heading into the city. Yes. Oh. Hello. Okay. Just a little area. I'm actually very intrigued by it. What does this sign say? Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. Hold on, let me find the Pokemon Center and then we will go around. Maybe this way? What? Okay. I'm understanding now. It's just kind of weird. Weird way to put a Pokemon Center. Okay. While I'm here, do I want Dratini? Or do I want anybody else? I'm gonna say instead of Cubone. I'm sorry. I know we had that whole, like, connection sort of thing because Cubone, we had the whole, like, mother plot, but... Okay, and then we aren't gonna have anybody else, but... Log off. Alright, let's get to talking to people and seeing what's going on in this town. I don't remember Fuchsia City at all. Similar to the other place that I can't remember what it's called, the one that had the SS Anne in it. Was that? That's not Cerulean. Anyway, so we'll just be exploring. There's a narrow trail west of Viridian City. It goes to the Pokemon League. Yeah. You can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon. But raising many Pokemon evenly is no easy task either. You can get pretty far with just one Pokemon. If you're working on a Pokedex, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare Pokemon breed there. What a way to say it. Oh, the move deleter? No. Also, he looks pissed. He looks like he's angry at the world. Hello? Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? He did. The Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. Thanks for letting me know that. You've met Bill? He's my grandson. Oh, hey. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. Understandable, yeah. Proud of him. He does good work. What is this way? Route 19. Okay, we're gonna... That's for later. That's for future me. A mailbox? Oh, the warden's home for the Safari Zone, so I assume all of this is for the Safari Zone. I'm gonna walk in anyway. Why not? I was gonna pass it, but... That's interesting. Anyway. Your what hurts? Halaf hafif I hahahiho. The problem is I don't know what the second... I don't know what hef he fui means. Yes. How he... somehow saying this out loud helps me figure it out just a little bit more. How he... Ho who. No idea what that is. If... E... Afhahi ho. I think that's you trying to tell me where your teeth are. I'm hoping that you just asked me to help find your teeth for you. But I'm not 100% sure. Hey. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Do you like to fish? I do. Take this and fish, young friend. Heck yeah, a better rod. I have not fished a single time in this game yet. Like the finest poetry. Could only catch Magikarp, yes, probably. You can catch much better Pokemon with a good rod. I don't know. I wonder if there's anything here. I'm not supposed to be focusing on that right now. I'll be back. I'll come back for that. This, I assume, is leaving. We're gonna talk to this guy. The Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Out back is a safari game for catching Pokemon. Oh, right, there's like rules to it. It's been a while since I've been in a Safari Zone. There was a child here somewhere. Did you try the Safari game? There are some rare Pokemon that can only be caught there. I'm not going to right now. The fuck is that? Okay. Interesting. I wish I was a Kangaskhan baby. I'd love to be a substitute for the baby and snuggle in the mother Kangaskhan's belly pouch. But only Pokemon can use the technique substitute. No, thank you. That's kind of weird, kid. Pokemon you catch. Double checking that there's nothing else. I don't want to head into this place just yet. Oh my god, a Pokeball! They just have in a thing for some reason. Where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. I don't know, but you have a name, so I assume you're important. And then Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get the farthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you can make it, you'll win a very convenient prize. Okay. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know, he has that vacant look like a Slowpoke. Damn, okay. Very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon, so I've seen. I couldn't understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. Yeah, that's totally it, and not because he lost his fucking teeth. Why am I the only one who understands this? Okay, I think that's everything in the area, so we are now going to actually leave. I think we're going through Route 15? No, actually. Okay, wait, there's a better way that we can do this. Again, still, all of my list for fish that I can do is with the super rod, so I don't know if I can catch this with a good rod, but we are actually going to fly. I'm just gonna leave this place to Lavender. I don't remember where it was. And we are going to head down and basically go the opposite way to head right back to where we were just now. So, does it matter which way I go? No, because that takes me nowhere. Sweet. Hey, man. Let me go up here just in case. I know there's a couple of scientist aids, whatever you want to call them, that I have. Great. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. It's a move called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it will return your love by working its hardest in battle. That one actually got me. Damn. Anyway, I know there's a couple of aids that I missed that will give me things, but I don't remember where they are, so hopefully I go past them again, or maybe not, I don't know. I got a bite here. Is it me? Are you catching me? What the fuck? You talk to some random, specifically because it says like little girl. I just know that fire's not gonna be great. And she tells you like, oh, my Pokemon died. Here's a move that will work really well if your Pokemon loves you. How dare you do that to me? Damn. One more. I'm thinking too, I want to do something for Valentine's Day because it's going to be coming up, but I can't decide what I want to do. Just a small fry. I don't know if I want to get art commissioned, but then like it's kind of coming up soon, so I'd feel bad that it's a really fast turnaround time. If I want to get a new outfit, I really can't decide. I might end up not doing anything for Valentine's Day. Plus also I have to, let's go for a slash, whatever. I have to figure out like with the posting schedule, because I want to be able to post it if I do like a new outfit on Valentine's Day. And what video is that going to be? I don't know. I just record and then I post it sometime. I do have like a content calendar where I plan out, okay, this is going to be posted on this day and this is going to be posted on this day. I could have, didn't I see something? Oh, but I can't get to it because I need to surf. Okay. But I don't know it off the top of my head. What I post on what day. The fishing fool versus Pokemon kid. That's funny, I like that line. I don't think I technically have anything planned on February because that's... I would have to turn the page of my calendar. And I just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Let's go! Touch too much. Hello? I love fishing, don't get me wrong, but it'd be best if I also had more work. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard somebody just say that before. Man, I really wish I could work more. Unless it's like a job that they really like doing. I don't know, like... I'm imagining this guy has like a desk job though. Damn, I wish I could sit at my desk and do paperwork more often. What a strange thing to say. Shelter? Sure, Slash. I thought about changing it up, but Slash is doing pretty good. On this... I don't think I need anything here either. Looking at what I can get in the grass eventually. We have Oddish, but I think that I already have already have Oddish. Maybe Venonat? It's not easy. Being green? I don't remember if I have a Venonat or not. Another thing that I have to check the Pokedex for. If I win, I'm going to propose to Gia. Well, Jess. I really hope you would win. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. You might take out Growlithe, though. Just kidding, you're not gonna do anything. Cool. Yippee! Oh, boy! Helping hands. That's a move. No, please, why couldn't you let us win? I wanted to, but that's not the rules of the game. Forgive me, my love, and she's just staring off into the distance like... Why the fuck do I love this man? Do I really? It's not too late to change my mind. You silly, you ruined this. Oh, hey. Forgot you were here. Wake up! You can just run away, I don't need two of them. Unless you're a shiny, I guess, but I doubt it. Would have been pretty cool, though. Get out of here. Go for a swim after this. It's just to the right of us. Damn. He's eepy. Wing attack. I haven't used a lot of those yet. Oh good, a crit. Because that really mattered at this point in the battle. Gave a huge yawn and returned to the mountains. Okay. What house is this? Yo! The fishing guru's younger brother. Do you like to fish? I do. Take this and fish, young friend. Yippee! Now I can actually fish for things. Fishing is a way of life. It is the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod... A big Magikarp with that rod? I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. I've never heard of this in my life. Big Magikarp? Is that a thing? Anyway, I'm gonna be here now, actually fishing, and probably down here. Super Rod, register. Actually collecting some fish now that I'm able to. We can get... Should I fight that guy? No. Psyduck. 1% chance Psyduck, and I need 2 of them because I need a gold duck for that one. Slowpoke's not in this game. Krabby's not in this game. I like Krabby. And Horsey. I could get a Gyarados in this. Is that what you mean by a big Magikarp? Anyway, so I could get like 2 Pokemon, it looks like. And as we all know, the select button is backspace. Just kidding, I'm not getting anything. Oh, just when I thought there wasn't gonna be anything on the hook. Horsey. Check this out. Okay, Horsey. You are blue. So, I think you would look really good in a Great Ball. Listen, we're gonna be in a battle together, right? Because you and me, we are together forever. I'm gonna throw out a Great Ball, and our enemies, they're gonna be like so stunned. What's the word that I'm thinking of? They're just gonna be intimidated, I guess. They're gonna get their attack down and all that because they're gonna be like, holy shit, not only is this a Horsey, like a Horsey, but also it's fashionable, it's matching with its ball? That's huge. They're gonna be so intimidated. That was entirely just yapping, making up some random shit. I'm never going to use you. It maintains balance using its tail, which is wound like a coil. It may spray ink from its mouth. Didn't know that about Horsey, actually. No. That's weird. Anyway, I'll save the game. Ooh, and after this we're gonna have 40 Pokemon, which means I could talk to that one aide. Do I remember where he is? Nope. Anyway, time for Psyduck. Okay, to be fair, Psyduck's a 1% chance we're gonna be here forever. Did I grab a Gyarados if I find one? It's a 15% chance. Do you want me to move away? Bite me, Jesus. That's a Horsey. Okay, we are gonna be here forever tonight. Hey guys, and welcome to the new, holy shit, we have like nothing that I can do. The new yapping session where I just get to talk to you guys for an hour while we try to find a Psyduck and maybe a Gyarados. questionable at best. And then we need to level up that Psyduck. It's okay, we can do that. So how are you guys doing tonight? I feel like I've yapped a lot already, and I don't really have any fun, cool topics. I keep checking to see if I'm too far to the side. I feel like I am. Let me move myself over a touch so you can see the game screen a little bit better. I feel like that's good. I moved myself a little bit because I felt like I was too low, and then I found out that I was actually lowered more than usual. And then I didn't know where I was, like, left and right. So I just kind of guessed, and now I feel like I'm too far. Anyway, do we have any fun topics? I've been thinking for the past 30 minutes, let's say, about the chocolate cake that I ate last night and then earlier today. Last night I had the slice chocolate cake, just a singular slice. I ate half of it, and then I was like, holy shit, that was so chocolatey, so rich. I thought this man was coming up behind me. That like I couldn't eat more than half of a slice. I was like, no, I really want the rest of it, but I was like, okay, I'll save it for later. And then today I had the other half for lunch, and now I'm like, damn, I missed that chocolate cake. Just in the background while I've been yapping this entire time, I've been thinking about chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. So, wow, we're really getting a lot of Pokemon one after another. I think it's the same Horsey every single time. I toss it back into the ocean and it gets right back onto my hook. What other things can I tell you about random topics? Earlier today I had some free time, so I started watching some other people. God damn it. And this one's also a female Horsey. I think it's the same one. Every single time. I was watching some other YouTubers, which is something that I should do more often. I just never find the time of my day to do it. And then another thing that I want to be able to do more often is watch anime. I have not watched an anime, and this is gonna sound horrendous. Hey! Nice to meet you. I'm gonna catch you just cuz, though I could just get a Magikarp. And... to be fair, my rules are always evolve the lower Pokemon. God damn it, my rules are always evolve the lower Pokemon. I can't catch you. Anyway, I haven't watched an anime since Attack on Titan. I think season 2 was coming out, or was already out or something when I stopped watching anime forever. Because that anime just made me so depressed. I was like, no, people are dying. I think I was like reading spoilers. And like people were dying in kind of gruesome ways, and I was just like, I never want to watch anything ever again. No, I think after that, then I didn't watch anime for a couple of years, and then my friends wanted me to watch My Hero Academia so that we could do a cosplay group. It has the atrocious Pokemon, by the way. Damn. It has an extremely aggressive nature. The Hyper Beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. Damn. No. Is this what you mean by a big Magikarp? I doubt it. Anyway, my friends wanted me to watch My Hero so that we could be in a big cosplay group. together. And so I did. I watched the first 2 seasons and then I didn't watch anything else because I was like, I'm so tired of watching anime where the characters fight. Where characters like get horrifically injured or die or just in general fight and get hurt. I'm so over it. And so I haven't watched an anime since, but now I'm like, damn, I really want to watch another anime. And maybe perhaps I should watch like a shoujo. Because at least then I'll know that like nobody's going to die or be horrifically injured in some way. I should watch a romance anime. But I just never really have the time for it. When I'm not editing videos these days, I'm recording for videos. So, but today I had some extra time because I didn't record last night. My video game that I play on my phone, Love in Deep Space, which maybe I'll play on the channel sometime. It's just kind of iffy because there are occasionally sex scenes and I never really know when they're going to pop up. Yesterday I was finishing up an event that they were having in the game where I hadn't been reading the new chapters for a while, and so I needed to catch up. And that took me until 11, and then I was like, I should probably not start recording at 11 o'clock, because then we're only going to have a couple of hours. So to be fair, I could just tell you guys, hey, it's only going to be a couple of hours, because I was busy. But I should watch an anime. Especially as a VTuber, I should watch more anime. I'm thinking probably Apothecary Diaries. I think we've talked about this before, actually. now that I'm thinking about it, I remember kind of having this conversation. Because it looks interesting, but there's also some other anime that have come out recently that I've been like, ooh, this looks kind of interesting. Spy Family, I thought looked really cute. Haven't watched it. I want to. There's this one I keep seeing on Twitter, but I can't think of what it's called, but it looks so stupid. I'm so interested in it. This is the real conversation we should be having. Let me know in the comments what anime you would recommend me. Again, please nothing where people get horrifically injured or die, because I'm so over it. I'm even over it in books. I don't read a lot of fantasy books anymore because I'm like, I'm so tired of war. So, let me know what you think that I should watch. Granted, you don't know my history with anime, so you might recommend me, especially if you recommend me like an older anime, you might recommend me an anime that I've already seen, but let's say anything that's come out within the past 10 years. Anything that's come out since Attack on Titan came out, we'll say I haven't seen, which it's been a while, so. What year did Attack on Titan come out? I'm actually so curious because I want to say like 20... I know it was definitely out when I had pink hair. And I dyed my hair pink in 2015? So it had to be earlier than that, probably 2014? Maybe? No, I need to know. We're looking it up behind the scenes. Release date for the anime, because I didn't read the manga. First premiered in Japan in 2013. First episode date in the US was 2014. I think I watched it subbed. So probably 2013-ish. That sounds wrong. That sounds like it's way too far in the past. That's crazy. Anyway, I should probably watch more anime. I'm thinking about chocolate cake again. Damn it, I want chocolate cake. No, I ate all of it. This is so sad. What other conversations can we have? Supposedly, it might snow here within the next couple of days. And I'm kind of excited for that. I live in a place where... Okay, I grew up, I've talked about this before, in Florida. It does not snow in Florida. It snows in Florida maybe once every 20 to 30 years. I currently live in a place where it snows sometimes, but not often, maybe once a year. So they say that soon it's going to snow. There's a big possibility that it's going to snow, and I'm like, ooh, fun and exciting. Oh my god, story about the last time that it snowed. So hello button, thank you. The last time that it snowed, I looked out my window in the morning and I had seen a cat curled up in the snow. My house is in the middle of the woods. We've explained this before. And there are a lot of cats that hang out near my house. However, I'm allergic to cats, so I don't really do anything with them. Because, like, I can't get close to them, you know? So it's just kind of I let them hang around, but that's about all that I do. So it was snowing. There's this cat that was curled up in a ball, sleeping in my yard. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. But also, like, it's cold outside, so I'm a little bit worried about it, but there's not a lot that I can do because I'm allergic to cats. So I just kind of let it be. And then hours went by. Later that night, like going into evening, I had looked out the window again, and the same cat was curled up in the same position in my yard. And I was like, it's been hours that this cat has been here and has not moved very far, if at all. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna see if maybe I can bring it inside or something. Like, I know it's gonna be dangerous for me, but I'm gonna do it, you know, because I feel bad that it's been, I need to make sure that this cat is okay. So I was like getting myself prepared to go outside. I look outside the window one last time before I head out, and it got up and it started moving. And I was like, oh my god, so it is okay. And then it turned its head and looked at me through the window. It was a raccoon. I saw the little, like, you know, mask on its face, and I was like, holy shit, it was a raccoon this entire time. It was laying in such a way that I couldn't see any raccoon features. I just saw, like, its back, basically. And I thought it was a cat, because there's so many cats that live near my house. There's so many cats that live, like, on my property, basically. I know where they are. I just don't bother them, because it's the most that I can do. I feel like sometimes I should buy cat food and leave it out for them, but then I'm also like, you live in the middle of the woods. There are so many different kinds of animals that hang out near your house. I have deer that visit me every morning. There are coyotes that are hanging out occasionally. Maybe like once every couple of months I can hear them screaming in my backyard. I was like, Maybe I just shouldn't, like, leave out anything. Maybe I should just leave them alone, because they're doing fine by themselves. But I always feel bad when I see a new cat, and I'm like... They have names, though. I think I've told you that I named the cats. There's 2 orange ones. The long-haired orange one is named Weird, W-Y-R-D. And then the short-hair orange one is named Earther. U-R-D-R, but it's not actually a D. I just can't remember what the actual letter is. Those are both different mythological versions of, like, fates, basically. And because, so we saw, meaning me, I don't know who else is with me. I saw Weird, and originally the way that Weird got their name is because I was like, oh, you little weirdo. And I was like, wait, Weird would be such a good name. W-Y-R-D would be such a good name. And so when I saw Earther the very first time, I thought that they were weird. W-Y-R-D. I have to say it every single time, or else maybe you think that I'm calling the cat W-E-I-R-D. At first I thought it was weird, because I had even said, like, oh, hello, Weird. And then, like, I looked at it a little bit more and I was like, no, you're not weird. You're a different cat. So I wanted to name it something similar to Weird. And I was asking my friends what they thought, and my friend had said, like, a few names, and I was like, what if we just go with Earther? So the other orange cat is named Earther. There is... I never remember which one is which is such a bad thing. There's Raffaello and Michelangelo. One of them's a tortoiseshell, the other is just like your normal average tabby cat. Which one is which? I don't remember. There's a black cat that doesn't have a tail. I don't know where it went. I don't know if it lost its tail in a fight because it likes to fight other cats, or if it's just one of those cats that's, like, born without a tail. But I asked my friends what to name that cat, and they were like, oh, a black cat that's really, like, mean, aggressive, and likes to fight, you should name it Alec. From the Mortal Instruments. So there's a black cat named Alec out there somewhere. There's been a few others, but I only name them if I see them more than a couple of times. Because, like, there were a couple of kittens once, but I only ever saw them the one time. But there's a few cats that hang out around my house, and I always feel bad that I can't do anything for them, but I am allergic. Other cat stories. When I commissioned... We're gonna be here forever, oh my god. When I commissioned that artist, one of the things that they have in their commission form is that you can ask them to send you cat photos of their cats. So I did, and it was so exciting because it's really obvious to tell that it's a photo that they just took right there when they saw your request for a cat photo. And then also a picture of some cats, you know? I really like cats. I'm a really big cat person, but unfortunately, I'm allergic to them. Which normally doesn't bother me because I normally don't get too close to cats. However, I do have one friend. He has 2 cats, and one of them in particular. You know, because, like, normally when you don't pay attention to a cat, it likes you. because you're not paying attention to it. So, one of her cats likes to try to, like, rub against me and try to climb on me. And I'm like, do not. Please choose literally anybody else in this room, because I'm normally at her house when we are hanging out with, like, a group of friends. Please choose somebody else, not me. So, and then she has to, like, peel the cats off of me. Well, the cat, because her other cat doesn't really like people, just shy in general. Though to be fair, the last time that I was at her house and around her cats, I didn't have any sort of reaction. So part of me is kind of like, what if I go to the local pet shelter, you know? I ask them, can you lock me in a room with one of your cats? And I just stay in there. Let's say for 20 minutes. I don't know why that number just feels good to me. And see whether or not I die. You know? If everything's fine. And I don't get all stuffed up, eyes watering, you know? Everything. If I can still breathe after that. What if I got my own cat? What if I got a pet cat? I should not. I have 7 dogs. That's enough. But I could have 7 dogs and 1 cat. I shouldn't. Do you think we're ever gonna find a Psyduck? Or... Plus we need 2. We need 2 Psyducks. God damn. We're gonna be here forever. I'm running out of things to say. I can't keep talking to you guys about cats. There's only so many cat stories that I have. I don't interact with them a lot. I found out I was allergic to cats as a kid. Because you know how like sometimes parents will get a dog to grow up alongside their newborn? My mom did that for me. Except she had gotten a cat instead of a dog. And had to give it back to the shelter a couple days later because she found out that I was allergic to cats. And then we tried again because I like cats so much and I'm such a big cat person. We tried again when I was in elementary school, 5th grade or so. And we had to give the cat back a couple days later because I was still allergic to cats. So I'm just saying, what if we try a third... What if I try a 3rd time? What if this time I've grown out of the allergy? Plus also they have that like cat food that makes it so that people who are allergic to cats don't have symptoms. It's something to do with like cat saliva and it takes away the proteins that make allergic people allergic to cats. I should not. I have too many dogs. But also, what if I got a cat? You think we're ever gonna see Psyduck? Let's go, let's go. That's still not Psyduck. When was my last quick save? Was it before or after I obtained... Okay, let's see. How many... I currently have 40 Pokemon. So if I Well, there are worse places that I could have saved the game. I just don't want to head back to the Pokemon Center. Cool. Oh my god, I caught a Gyarados. And now we should be at 40. Cool. So we will save, just in case. And then we'll also do a quick save so that I don't have to do that again. And we will continue to try to find a single Psyduck. 2 Psyducks. That is not Psyduck. This is fine. What is it again? That to speed up the game. Since apparently we're going to be here for a while. This might be scary actually, because I think I have to hit to like get the Pokemon off of the thing in a specific time frame. Or maybe that's only something that they did later. Okay, we're at least getting a good amount of Pokemon that are on my... Okay, there we go. Do you guys have any fun stories you want to let me know about? Any fun stories you want to share with the class? We have time, apparently. Let me know in the comments below. I won't be reading it right now, because that's not the way that recorded videos work. However, feel free to share your silly little stories. Damn, okay. That's still not Psyduck. I'm starting to question whether or not this walkthrough is wrong, and there are really Psyducks in this area. If Psyduck exists, maybe Psyduck wasn't even, like, invented, you know? Maybe it's never been a Pokemon. That's not Psyduck. If... Hold on, I need to leave this before I start saying this. If Psyduck exists, give me one now. Okay, so Psyduck doesn't exist. There's never been a Pokemon called Psyduck. Ever. In the history of all Pokemon. I could tell you guys also about how, I recently cut my hair. By recently, I mean it's been a week or two, but exciting because I had not cut my hair. Holy fuck. I hadn't cut my hair in a while, and so it was getting somewhat, I don't want to do that, it was getting somewhat long, and so it was exciting that I finally cut it. Honestly, Psyduck, just imagine like the swag of getting sent out in a Great Ball. Like, then everybody knows you're so much better than Pokemon that get sent out in Pokeballs. Like, let's be so real with ourselves. You know, actually, Great Balls, everybody's doing Great Balls these days, right? That is so overused. But Pokeballs? Everybody's always overlooking the Pokeball. So now my hair looks a little bit more like my model's hair does, which is also exciting because I get to match my model again. It was getting long. Alright, Psyduck, come on. We're just gonna toss Pokeballs. You're gonna be a little bitch about it. We're just gonna keep tossing Pokeballs until you pick one that you like. Because to be honest, I'm not gonna buy a Pokeball ever again. And so, we might as well get rid of them. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, it is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. That's not what I was going to say. Unfortunately, we do need a Psyduck to trade, so we are going to need to catch a second Psyduck. So we will continue to be in this area. However, we were getting really close. Just one more left. I forgot to speed it up. Because like hell am I doing this again until I find another Psyduck. It should be, because we've seen one though, that they will be more often, because that's the way that Pokemon works. For sure, and is not just me trying to cope with the horror that is going to be sitting here for the next hour until I find another Psyduck. 1% chance. The Horsies, by the way, are 84% chances, so, it should not come as a surprise that they keep popping up. I'm trying to think of whether or not I would want a Horsey in the party. It's fine, but it's not a favorite. But then also, not a lot of favorites in this game, so... maybe that's a sign. I'm getting so tired. I don't know what it is about this game that makes me tired. I'm like, damn. It must be getting close to 1 AM because I'm feeling sleepy, and then I look at the time, it's 11:30. I think this game just makes me sleepy. It's game of sleepy feeling. Also probably because there's not a lot of exciting things happening in this game. We get like an interesting new town, and then I'm having to battle a bunch, which I don't enjoy doing. Trying to catch Pokemon is my favorite part, catching them all, but when you have to find a 1% chance Pokemon, it gets a little bit boring. Seeing Horsies and Gyarados over and over again. In the hopes that you see something yellow instead of just blue over and over again. It's okay, we'll do it one of these times. We'll get it, I believe. I think also, a big thing with this is that normally when I'm catching Pokemon, I'm just like relaxing. I don't have to worry about like being entertaining, or coming up with things to say. And maybe that's a sign for my content in general, and the fact that, like... To be fair, this is, like, the VODs channel that you'd be watching this on. So I'd cut this out in a normal episode. And part of it is you're signing up with this channel in order to see the full experience. But the other part of it is also I need to be entertaining even when nothing is going on screen and I'm just grinding for a Pokemon. And so it sort of feels... I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. It sort of feels like a double-edged sword, because if I cut it out, then you're not getting that full VOD experience. But if I keep it in, I have to find some way to be entertaining. And not finding Psyduck is maybe not the most entertaining thing in the world. Though also there are other games like this as well, where there's a lot of grinding, so... Which is why it's nice to have a lot of conversation ideas. But I don't right now. I've run out of things to talk about. There's this thing that I've seen on Twitter today about ASMR content and how apparently it's like a really good way for growing a channel. Like a lot of people look for ASMR content. But then if you want to do something besides ASMR content, like if you're using it just for a growth strategy, but that's not what you actually want to end up doing, it's harder to get out of that niche. And I was like, that's so interesting, because I'm not really big into ASMR. There are certain sounds that just annoy me, and I don't want to hear. And then also, there's something so uncomfortable for me about ASMR content. But anyway, it's interesting to see like the different other content genres that you're not in. I was thinking about it because a lot of people, when they're watching my videos, they're like, oh, you have such a comforting voice. And nobody's ever outwardly asked me to do any sort of ASMR content. But I feel like with as many people who... I've got to reload after this. With as many people who talk to me about how they really like the sound of my voice, or like falling asleep to my voice or whatever, it's like, well, that would make sense as a type of content for me, but also simultaneously I have no interest in it. And I feel like if you are going to go into a content style, you need to know how that content works, I guess. You need to actively be consuming that sort of content so that you know what people want to see. And that's just not something that I feel like I'm going to do, so. Though I do have some plans, I'm still kind of planning it, which is unfortunate because part of me was like, I'm going to start it in February, and we only have like 10 more days until February starts, so I need to start doing more research. I don't want to talk to you guys about it because there's still a lot that I need to look into, but I think it might be interesting. I don't know. Still kind of on the fence with a foot in one direction. I'm slowly getting off of the fence, but not enough to the point where I want to talk about it. But in February, when you see like something kind of big happen, you can look back on this VOD and be like, oh, this was in plans. This wasn't just like a random decision. This was in plans for a while. Which, I feel like a lot of my decisions, it may seem random because I don't talk about them, but like I do a lot of research behind the scenes into things. It's not just like I just randomly one day decide, oh, let's do this. You know, there's a bit of research that goes into the things that I do, but I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with things to talk about. Oh boy. Do you think we'll ever find Psyduck? The problem is too, the way that my microphone filters work is that I have to not always be talking, but I have to be talking a lot or else it will slowly turn off. And you can hear the sound of my computer because it's just right next to me. And so I always have to be cognizant of that as well, the fact that if I stop talking for long enough, you can hear background noise. There's been this thing that I've seen online as well. It's like, don't you enjoy doing difficult things because then like you look back on it and you go, that was really difficult, but I did it and I'm, you know, really happy with the end result. I don't really think that I feel that way. You know, maybe that's a weird thing to say while I'm actively trying to hunt down a second Psyduck. But it's somewhat related. I'm gonna get this Psyduck, and it's not gonna be like, wow, I can't believe that I did that. That's so great, I feel so accomplished. I'm gonna be like, fucking finally, now we can move on. There's not gonna be a lot of excitement when I do it. Holy fuck! Maybe there will be excitement just in me actually fucking finding the thing. Ooh. Okay. Now, we put you in a Pokeball. This is gonna be the next- You can't disable me. I haven't done anything. Disable my arm, damn. This is going to be the next challenge, is whether or not it can stay in a ball. Hallelujah. Oh, that made my butt hurt. I was sitting on my tailbone. Nope, I didn't want that. I guess we're just gonna head on over to start. Thank you. We can move on! Holy shit! I should actually save. Alright, so this guy keeps walking up behind me. Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the Sea, though. Really interesting that you're... I mean, I guess if you're an electric sort of person, hanging out in an area where there are a lot of water types does make sense. Oh my god, I have, like, no moves. I've been grinding for that Psyduck for so long, I have nothing to my name. Electric. road. Hopefully there aren't too many people on this section, this area. Okay. Unplugged. Okay. Whoop. Let me fight this picnicker, figure out what is in this ball. I'm searching for a moonstone. Have you found one? I have a couple. I could give you one, or we could fight about it. Hey, if you win, I'll give you a moonstone. Nidorino, that makes sense. I was gonna say, your Nidoran doesn't quite need the moonstone yet, but Nidorino would. Ow. So I'll be keeping the moonstone. An iron, okay. Let's go. That way to nothing. Fisherman, what's catching? You never know what you could catch. Psyduck took a while, I'll tell you that. Andrew. Magikarp, which is fun because there's not a single Magikarp on this route. Fire against a fish is interesting, but I guess it could still work. To be fair, my other option is fly, so... And fly would just take too long, because I have to wait 2 turns. Yippee! Lost it. I saw that clip earlier today, and I was like, wow. It's been such a long time. Do I need an— oh, right, we need to look and see if I need Venonat. The little German boy who his mom finally let him drink cola and play Fortnite. I like that video a lot. I'm so happy for him. You can just tell, like, he's such a good kid and he's so excited to drink cola and play Fortnite. I'm so proud. Anyway, Venonat. Somewhere in here. We do not have a Venonat. Okay, so I do actually need to catch one. Save. We have a 30% chance. Hey, let's go! 30%! Alright. Level 24 is, kind of on the verge, I feel like, but also all I have are fire-type moves, so Pokeball it is. This would really match your eyes. Oh my god, Venonat, your eyes are so pretty. I was gonna say something mean, but I couldn't think of anything that, everything that I thought of was a little bit too mean, and I was like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to be that kind of person. Thank you. Its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. Jesus. No, darn it. Keep pressing that button. Okay, that's it. 42, let's go! And then after all of this, once I've caught everything that I can, I have to go back and evolve everything. Whoop. Hello, Oddish. This is a mistake. But here you go. You asked for it. Ooh, I need to plug in my phone. I just looked, it's at 14%. That's terrifying. Hold on. There we go. It always, like, turns when I plug it in. Like, the cord makes it turn. I know there's gonna be at least one more battle. Ooh, and we're on a different route now. I found Carbos in a cave once while I was spelunking. Congrats! What are the wild Pokemon on Route 13? Oh, good. This is a long list. Hey, Flamethrower. You can catch a Ditto? On Route 13? This seems like a weird place for a Ditto, but... oh, shit. You can also catch it on Route 14. Which might be a better route for Dittos. And on Route 15. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to catch a Ditto. I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center and catch a Ditto. I could fly. I don't have to walk there. I know how to fly. Okay, that might be better. The walk back's fine. Let's... yeah, okay. Pokemon Charizard fly at all the way back to Lavender Town. That's okay, that's okay. Walk in here. I have enough Pokeballs for this. I was like, do I need to buy more? But no, we're good. Is there anything else that I need? I didn't read any of the rest of the Pokemon. I just saw Ditto and I was like, holy shit. Okay. Heading all the way back. This way. This way. Problem is, it's going to be difficult to run on these because of how many different turns there are. Here we go. Head down here. This way, down here. This way. Oh. There we go. Back to where we were. Hey man. My bird Pokemon want to battle with you. Okay. Go ahead. You're two... I was gonna say it's probably a Fearow and a Spearow, but no, actually. Well, that's a burnt chicken. Ooh, and Pidgeotto. I was completely wrong. Flamethrower. My Pidgey and Pidgeotto combo lost. I'm told I'm good for a kid. I'm told I'm good for a kid as well. Let's see which one of us is the better child. Ooh, that's a lot of Pokemon. However... Ooh, in a quick attack? You are good for a kid. Level 59. Ooh, Pikachu. That took some dedication. Let's use this slash. Do something else. Something different. Meowth? Okay. We'll go for another slash. No real reason for that, I was just already on it, so might as well. Ooh, Rattata. That is the sign of a good child Pokemon trainer. If they have Rattata. Surprised you didn't quick attack, okay. And a second Meowth. Because the first one was so difficult. Oh, I lost. Thank you for the battle. Ooh, twins. This place sucks. Okay, let's not go that way, actually. Let's go all the way this way and see what's over here. Okay, I'm gonna get lost. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance, okay. My cute acquaintance wishes to meet your Pokemon. Burn chicken. Another Meowth. What's up with you all and the Meowths? Nice quick attack. Proud of you. Pidgeotto. Alright, alright. Ooh, my hand is cold. Good going, you totally won. Thanks, oh my god. That was weirdly nice. I'm gonna get so lost. Look to the left of that post. Of that post? Like here? But I don't have the item finder. So I don't know if you're trying to show me a item or... I always go with bird Pokemon. I've dedicated myself to them. Okay, you could be a good gym leader. The bird leader. Oh, Robert. Flamethrower. I like how I'm getting an ad on my phone that says no annoying ad. I hate to break it to you, you are the annoying ad. I have little like banner ads that pop up on the app that I use to track my face. They're not intrusive. It's just like something that occasionally you can glance down and see. I just so happen to glance down. And the first thing I see is no annoying ad. It's you. You are the annoying ad. And a Firo. Yippee! Out of power. Okay, you're a bird type trainer. I feel like that's... Maybe it's here. I don't know. So, back to the conversation about getting lost in here. Okay, it's not that bad. I fought you, right? No, I didn't. Oh boy. Wow, your badges are too cool. Thank you. You can have them too if you went on the gym. Whatever you call it. Challenge. The gym challenge. Slash. Also, I feel like that's such a bad matchup. Like, you go into a battle complimenting somebody on the badges that they... Whoops. Shift. that they obtained from battling and, like, winning what's basically tests to see whether or not you're a good battler. Not enough. I don't know why you ever expected that you would have won. Twins. Wanna battle some Pokemon with me? Or... a fairy. I feel like the Pokemon that I most associate with the, like, beauty characters is Shellos. I don't know why. There's something about Shellos screams beautiful to me. No. And, maybe I should start using some wing attacks just because, like, none of the Pokemon in this area are weak. It's over already? Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. Ew, no. I don't want to play with you. Rattata. That's such a beautiful Pokemon. You're so right. And... Pikachu. Yeah, sure. And then, ooh. Good paralysis. Oh, another Rattata. This is an interesting selection of Pokemon for a beauty. Okay. You really thought you were gonna do something with that, huh? Oh, you little beast. Damn. Okay, now if we go this way... You select to switch items in the items window. Huh? Why would I do that? Alright, so there should be a Ditto in here. Unfortunately it is a 5% chance, but fortunately, that's better than Psyduck was, so... Let's see if we can get it. Or anything else. I don't think there's anything else in here that I need. That's a Venonat. I thought that my paralysis was going to go away. I don't know why. Oh well. Be paralyzed forever. Gonna be so many Venonats. I started thinking of a conversation that I could have with you guys, and then I was like, no, because that's a conversation that I had with channel members only. Guest slash. So it was like a continuation of a conversation that you guys hadn't heard. So I guess I can't talk to you guys about that. Another thing that I was thinking of that I kind of had saved from, you know, the last time that we were going around doing this is that I am debating dyeing my hair. But I can't decide. Oof. I can't decide what color I want to dye it. Like every single color that I can think of, I'm like, I could. But it's just not hitting as the color that I want to dye it. My one thought that I had, just to be silly goofy, is using one of those black dyes that when it fades into like greens and blues and purples. That way I could just have something interesting when it fades. But that's still, it just doesn't hit the way that I want it to. I like dyeing my hair weird colors. What they call fashion colors. So like pink and blue and... Thought I saw something. Not natural colors, just for like the fun of it. But I've done so many of them before. The only ones that I haven't done are ones that I'm just not interested in doing that color. Like green, I think would be a weird color to do. Yellow is too close to blonde. What's the point? Jesus, orange is too close to like just being a redhead. But I don't know that I want to do that. Please, just... Thank you, motherfucker. Please just do something, holy shit. So yeah, I don't know what color I should dye my hair. Nothing's speaking to me, but I want to. This is fine. I should maybe use a paralyzed heal or something. Wing attack would be good, actually. There. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do it when I leave this battle. Do I have any paralyzed heals? I do. I have 2. We really didn't need an animation for that, thank you. I understood what I was doing. Let's not save. I thought about it, but... Ditto. What if this is actually a Ditto in disguise, though? It's like the one thing that I really hated that kept happening to me in Scarlet and Violet is that I I was actively hunting for, no, it was a different Pokemon actually. I can't remember which Pokemon it was, but I kept running into Dittos, and I would get excited because on the like overworld, I would see the Pokemon that I wanted. I'd be like, oh my god, there it is, and then I'd run towards it. And then it would end up being a Ditto. Or a Zorua. They kept happening to me, and then it happened like 5 times in a row, where every single Pokemon that I was trying to catch ended up either being a Ditto or a Zorua. The very next trainer battle that I had, they had a Zorua. I was like, god damn it. Every single time. I was getting so annoyed. I know I posted about it on Tumblr. Back when I was live blogging the experience of playing Violet. Oh my god, Gloom. You're a 5% chance Pokemon, but you're not the 5% chance that I want. Leave me alone. Ouch, that hurt. How did I do that every single time? I crack my wrist. Okay, so things that you should know behind the scenes, I'm wearing gloves. They are fingerless gloves because my hands get cold. Okay, it's winter time. It's like 18 degrees outside right now. Leave me alone. I get cold easily, especially in my hands. So I wear gloves when I'm recording. But they're specifically fingerless gloves because I don't like the feeling of using my keyboard. I'm gonna crack my other wrist. With something like over top of my fingers, because then I can't feel the keyboard as easily. I don't know. So these fingerless gloves, they are also mittens. They have like a mitten part that you fold backwards, and then it's connected by like a button and a little elastic loop. So when you don't want the mittens over your fingers, you can just clip them back and not use them. And somehow, it's happened multiple times during videos where I go to crack my wrist and I somehow unhook the mitten part and it just flops over in front of my hand. And then I gotta hook it back. I've had these gloves forever. They're not like a new thing. I've had them since like middle school or high school, so 10, 15 years. They're nice. I use them every night that I record. Because I get cold finger disease. Wing attack. My eyebrows were like raising and lowering. I can't even do that normally. Raising and lowering. It was because I was itching my eyebrow. And the tracking could see, I guess, just the itching motion. That's always fun and exciting seeing what sort of things you guys can see. I might, after this battle, I'm gonna speed it up. What sort of things you guys can see, even if you can't see like the full motion, like me scratching my eyebrow. You can see that my eyebrow is moving. Even though you can't see like the hand reaching up to scratch my eyebrow. Those sort of things. Or especially like when I take a drink, I always warn you guys that like you're gonna see the model freaking out, and I try not to drink while I am recording, because I know the model's gonna freak out. There's only certain cups. If I'm drinking from a mug, it always freaks out. But if I'm drinking from something that has a straw, it doesn't as much. Because it can see my face. Ooh, I'm back to feeling sleepy. We were okay for a little bit there, and now it's like, oh god, catching Pokemon again? Wake me up when I get it. looks really nice for my back. Again, when I'm sitting like this, I'm just sitting like with my back actually against the back of the chair. Sitting how a normal person would sit in a chair. I don't know why I always hunch over the keyboard when I'm recording. I cannot think. Every single time I'm like, what Pokemon is this? What move do I need to do? Here, Ditto, 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 Ditto. Come on out, Ditto. Come out with your hands up, Ditto. You know what we could do, actually? Wait, I just had the idea. I'm never gonna find this Ditto. We could look and see what color I want to dye my hair. Like the VTuber model. Because I have a whole bunch of different hair colors that I can change between. Okay, so... what is the buttons for that? I think it's this and this. Bad news. Hitting control restarts the game. Or maybe it's 1. No, it must be control. Maybe it's control plus 1 because now it's not doing it. That button combo just so happens to be what resets the game, but it's also my button combo for red hair. What a wild thing. Anyway, so we had red. Fuck it, restart again. Look at this. Red? I could consider it. I could consider it. It doesn't look great with the model. But in real life, I could consider it. The problem is if I do this, I want the model to have the same hair color, so maybe not that one. Orange? I don't love it. I don't love it. Blonde. It's blonde. Did you guys know that I used to be blonde for a majority of my life? And then after I started dyeing my hair, for some reason it got darker and now it's brown. I don't know how that happened. I dyed my hair as a blonde, and after years of dyeing my hair, I got out of dyeing my hair, and all of a sudden I was a brunette. I don't know how that happens. So I don't want to do blonde. Green? I just don't like it. I just don't think it's a good hair color. We got blue, but I've dyed my hair blue so many times. Purple? I've never done purple. We could do pink. I've dyed my hair pink before. I don't know that it looks good on the model. Black? I've never done black, surprisingly. I've always thought about it, but I've never actually went through and done it. Big possibility. The only problem is with games like this where I have part of the screen black, you wouldn't be able to see me. Like if I'm just over here, you wouldn't be able to see my hair as easily as like if I'm in front of the game. The possibility though, I don't hate it. I would like to try it at least once. I think I'm talking myself into black. And then I don't have to bleach it. Which is always good. Or there's white, which I've done before. I've done white before, but I've never done black before. Isn't that exciting? And white was fine. The worst part was the upkeep, because it's very easy for your white to... You have to use a special shampoo. And it's very easy to use it too much, and then your white slowly starts becoming like a bluish purple kind of color. But it wasn't horrific. I don't know, I think I'm talking myself into black. Anyway, so that was fashion with Kit. I'll let you know what I decide in the future. We're still looking for Ditto, though. There we go. I pressed the button. Oh, this was before I helped my, paralysis. Give me a second, then. Whoops, that's not the right button. Bag. Paralyze, heal, use, Charizard. Oh, I didn't even see the animation that time. So anyway, Ditto. Still looking for it. Now I gotta like start planning behind the scenes. Am I gonna go out and get black hair dye? If I do, what brand should I get? Because I do not use box dye that you can just get in any store because it's bad for your hair. But I know a few hair dye brands that I've heard are good, and I do want to try a new one. I used to always use Manic Panic. I've heard good things about Arctic Fox. I've heard good things about, what is it, Eero? I know Arctic Fox has a black. I think that's the one that when it fades it turns into like an oil spill sort of color, and I think that's fun. I might do that. I might do that. You know what? I'm planning this out right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy black hair dye. I'm gonna dye my hair black and see how that goes. Anyway, so Ditto, who is still not appearing, could also go into the next route area, because then it has a 15% chance, but gosh darn it, this area has 5%, and I'm gonna get it in the first area it appears. Every single time I see Venonat, for some reason I get excited thinking that it's going to be Ditto. I think it's just like the purple color, and I'm like, oh, it's never it. Wing attack is fine with you. Sounds like an arcade game. I know I talked about that before, but this background sound, especially as you enter a battle, that sounds like an arcade game. I don't know if that means I'm winning or losing when it makes that sound. Any day now. Will it mess with my branding if I dye my hair black and then also have my VTuber be black hair? Would my VTuber be separate? Should I only dye my hair black in real life and not on screen? Because despite the fact that the VTuber is just, you know, me, there is a certain amount of like branding and staying the same that you have to go with, so that people still know that you're you. But I do also like the idea of, with every game that I play, changing the hair color to match the main character's hair color. You know? I was doing that for, the Willow Mist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. The main character has orange hair, so I made my hair orange. This game, I mean, same hair color. And then the other game that I'm playing right now is Thief, and I don't know what hair color the main character of that game has, but I want to say that it's brown, like a dark brown. Maybe black? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up now. It's gonna bother me. I know he has a canon appearance. None of these pictures are showing me his hair. Congratulations, he's bald this entire time. I just read a spoiler. What? What does that mean? Okay, I'm not looking at that anymore. Relationships? What? Visits to prison? Is there no, like... look? Specific look to him? Early life. Orphaned? Yeah, I knew that. There's no, like... gallery? A rare look. Yeah, I know. I don't know. He might not have hair. That's what I'm figuring out. This entire time he's been bald. What is his more accurate playstyle? Hold on. Background, events, physical appearance. Great. Pale skin and chestnut eyes. His hair color is black in concept art, though he never removes his hood in-game. He has black hair. What happened to my audio? Hello? I broke the game. We have no more audio now? I didn't press anything. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting back to the arcade sounds. That was so weird. I exited out of my Firefox tab, went back into the game, and all of a sudden I was deaf. Damn, I really thought, to be fair, you like never see the main character of that game, of Thief. But for some reason he was giving brunette vibes to me. Holy fuck! We've done it! Okay, shit, what button is it? That one. Like, is it Shift F1 or is it Control F1? Oh no. Let's go, let's go! I'm so excited. Ditto. You know, blue and red make purple, and you're a pretty purple Pokemon. Would you say Ditto is more pink or purple? Oh shit, it's a Charizard now, but weirdly desaturated. Oh shit, it's using my moves against me. Oh no, there's really no good strategy for doing that, because obviously if you're going to change into a fire type Pokemon all of a sudden and use a fire type move, obviously they're not going to be weak to it. The only reason why that would work is if it was like a dragon type and you used a dragon move, but otherwise there's not a lot of Pokemon that would work on as like a viable option. Why do you do that? What's the point? Alright, Ditto, let's go. I need to restart. That was my third ball. Here's the real thing. It took us that long to find Ditto. Now the rest of the night is just going to be catching Ditto. The next 30 minutes or so, we're going to be catching Ditto. And then I'm going to have chocolate donuts. I've been deciding that, like in the background as I'm talking. Me talking about that chocolate cake so much has made me really want the chocolate donuts that I have. Originally I was going to have a Kit Kat because it was the only chocolate that I could think of, and then I was like, wait, I have donuts. Don't do that. I always have a good variety of snacks for midnight snacking. Sometimes in the middle of recording, I'll pause and just have a snack and then come back and be like, alright, nothing happened. I definitely was not just stuffing my face with some random snack. Right now I have the Kit Kats because everybody thinks it's funny to buy me Kit Kats. I do like Kit Kats, but after a while it's just like I cannot eat this many Kit Kats. I have a lot of Kit Kats in my fridge. Chocolate donuts. I'm almost out of them though. I have a bag of popcorn. Pre-popped. That I should eat. I have a few lollipops, but those aren't really food. It's just when my stepmom buys bags of lollipops, there's always flavors that she doesn't like, and so I'll take them. So a lot of like root beer lollipops. I think that's it. I used to have Christmas tree shaped little cakes, but I think I finally ate all of them. Ditto's not having fun with this conversation. Ditto's like, get me out of here. I don't want to hear you talk about all the different snacks that you have. I have coffee ice cream, but it's also like 18 degrees outside, so let's chill out. Maybe let's not have that, but that's exciting. I have vanilla ice cream as well. I have popsicles. Oh, I thought you like left. I was like, I didn't know you knew how to do that. Just leave a battle, run away, but no, you flew. No way. I was offended that you left. Like, Ditto will listen to me talk about anything, but apparently not popsicles. They're not really popsicles, they're, you know, the ice pops? The different colored, just ice. Flavored ice. Alright, I'm gonna start speeding it up. You're taking too long. I want donuts. That'll be my treat. When we finally catch this Pokemon, I'll end the episode and have a donut. Let's go. Exciting things to look forward to. I try not to talk about food too much on anything, social media, videos, things like that. But, because there used to be a thing where people would be like, oh, like, you shouldn't do that because what about people with eating disorders? Like, it's going to hurt their feelings. People who... I can't think of what the term is for people who, like, just don't want to eat. Or people who, like, eat and then throw up, you know? But then the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, that's not my problem. Which is maybe a mean thing to say, but like, holy shit, we did it. You know, I shouldn't have to watch out for other people's triggers. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. It can freely recombine its own cellular structure to transform into other life forms, so I've seen. No. And now we can finally breed and feel... What button is it? This one. And feel, like... good with breeding? That's not the way that I should say that, but you know. Guaranteed that whatever you breed is going to be whatever you want. Anyway, so continuing on, we can fight this guy. I'm not going to lose, not when the wind's blowing my way, okay? Sure, hopefully I have some moves, because Ditto took a while. It's not looking great, but I can slash. There's not gonna be that many people left on this route, right? Okay, this guy does have a lot of Pokemon. Wait, actually, this might be a problem. I'm gonna run out of moves that I can do. I'm gonna be forced to fly. Let's go, birds. I probably have like an ether elixir. What is it? I've never used one before, but I probably could. For some reason, I forgot this trainer was a bird trainer. I was like, wow, sure does have a lot of birds. What's up with all these birds you keep sending out at me? Yeah. It's kind of the whole point of you. The wind turned. Yeah, I hate when that happens. What is behind you? Anything fun and exciting? Just continuing on? Okay, well now I'm gonna be stuck. I wanted to fight that guy, but I guess I can come back. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon, or just find good moves as they level up. You don't need to use TMs. The only really thing that you need to use is HMs, but I don't consider them to be TMs necessarily. Kind of like how all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. All HMs are TMs, but not all TMs or HMs. That does make sense. That makes more sense to me somehow than these squares and rectangles. I don't know if it's because it's currently 12:41 a.m. or because I've been recording for 2 hours and 40 minutes and a lot of it was grinding. I might be losing my mind. Alright, let's get this biker dude. What are you looking at? You? What are you gonna say about it, huh, punk? You don't want me looking at you? What if I think you're pretty? Huh? I like, aggressively being nice to people. Aggressively being annoying, but not in like a bad way. I think some people would call that being a brat, actually. I was like trying to think of a different way to say that other than aggressively annoying. I think that's just being a brat. Dang, stripped gears. I don't know anything about motorcycles, but if that's the same as like stripping like a screw or something, that's kind of bad. My bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. Okay. For some reason that reminds me that the other day, my microwave was open. And it was really weird. It was just like kind of open all day for long enough that the light inside had like gone out. Not that it had like died or anything, but just it had automatically turned itself off because it was open for so long. And that really freaked me out, just being like, what do you mean? How long have you been open? I don't know what the story behind that was, but... Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna have 1 move left over after this battle. And then I'm gonna have to start using flies. I could also, rather than using an elixir or an ether or whatever it's called. Oh, we're gonna have to use wing attack on a bird. I could just struggle. Not ready yet. Sorry. Is there anything this way? I don't think there is. No. This way. I feel like we're getting so close. I had a feeling you were gonna see me. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? You'll be able to soar with it into the sky. Damn, this man's a poet, but he didn't know it. But his feet sure do, because they're long fellers. Here we go, the longest battle in history, as I have to fly in order to hit Pokemon now. Great Pokemon to bring out. Let me use Fly against the flightless bird. Yeah? Or you're pursuing me, huh? You gonna go up into the air? I don't think so. Actually, it might be really cool if you have 2 bird-type Pokemons who are like fighting in the air. I've never thought about that before, like air battles. Actually seeing Pokemon. That'd be kind of cool. Shot down in flames. Wow, literally. Well, I didn't use a single fire type, but you know, Charizard. I got what you were trying to say. Maybe it's this one. There's a sign that told me there was something to the left, and I'm still trying to look for it. They have TMs on sale at the Celadon department store. TMs aren't really rare, but not many people have HMs. I do. Beck? That's an interesting name. I'm trying to think. You still got me even though I'm in the air? Damn. And then after this, I'm going to make it into town, right? Right? Please let this be townward. Don't let me fight any more battles. Okay. There are quite a few battles left. Oh, hold on, maybe not. Have you heard the legend of the winged mirages? Okay. I assume you're talking about the birds. But I don't know. I don't even know what legendary is featured in FireRed. It might be the birds. Why? Why'd I lose? Honestly. That's it, just honestly. There's so many trainers here. I'm so close. You know what? We're gonna go to Fuchsia, and then we're gonna come back this way. We're gonna go the opposite for the last little section here. I could have also perhaps used other Pokemon, but to be fair, I think they're all underleveled and I would just die. So. But I never remember I have more than one Pokemon. This way. Okay, hello? Wanna play with my Pokemon? Sure. Weird way to say it. I'm definitely going to destroy them, but... Ooh. Bellsprout? Yikes. Oddish? I was thinking that the next Pokemon should be Tangela. I was trying to find a funny way to say it, like, the next thing that you should just send me out is a ball of grass, or, you know, something. I was still trying to figure it out. That's funny. I was too impatient. No, you just had all the grass types against a fire type. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Congrats. You should use that for evil. Slash? And then... Farfetch'd. That's exciting. Something different. I mean, we've seen Farfetch'd before, but it's not as common of a bird type Pokemon. Doduo. And Pidgey. Ow, that's tragic. Hello? My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? What? Maybe your birds are shivering because they're cold. Or maybe it's you're good, aren't you? Like you're good at battling? In which case, yes, I am. It still doesn't make sense to me. Anyway. I like how you gave me a Dodrio and then a Doduo. Like, oh, I see you couldn't kill the older one, so how about the younger brother? And his other younger brother. Just as I thought. Picnicker? I just got some Pokemon in trades. Can I try them out on you? Sure. I don't know how much trying out you'll be able to do, but you can certainly send them out of their balls. Gloom? Bad type matchup. Oddish. Oh right, you're a picnicker, so like everything's going to be grass type. And a second Oddish. Fare thee well, Pokemon. Glad you could get out of your bowls for a little stretching of the legs. Not good enough. I raise Pokemon for protection because I live alone. Oh, Snubble. And Granville, actually. But they're not in this game, so. Bulbasaur. Okay, I've never seen Bulbasaur as like a protection sort of Pokemon, but I guess you could just use the vines to like pick up an intruder and put them down somewhere else to be like, nope, don't do it. And Ivysaur, you really doubled down on this, okay. Well, I hope that works out for you. Pokemon isn't about winning or losing for me. I like that. It's not about really winning or losing for me either, I just always win. Oh, you're a little cutie, so like a darling Pokemon. You know, like I've said before, I'm a Pokedex completionist first. A human second. Battling is not my favorite part of the game. But it is something you must do. Wigglytuff. See, Wigglytuff is the sort of Pokemon that should be with these beauty characters. I feel like Wigglytuff is a beautiful Pokemon. You looked so cute too. Thank you. I try my best. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. You sound like you should have a really dramatic, stupid, evil laugh. I wonder if I should take classes for like voice acting sort of things just to make my content a little bit better. You know, just to give it a little something. That might be fun. I could check. I live near like a theater sort of thing for like plays and things. It's a weird thing to say. I could check in with them and see if they have any sort of classes. Or just find something online. That can't be true. Now you have to give me money, loser. Yeah. Hey, kid, come on. I just got these. Oh, come on. I just got these off of some loser. I was taking it as like, come on, don't do that. You got the Pokemon off of some loser? That's very Team Rocket of you. Or, Cypher of you. You know, Cypher, everybody's favorite evil Pokemon team from everybody's favorite Pokemon game. That's right, Pokemon XD Kill of Darkness. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. Someday soon I'll play it for you guys. And then I'll never reference it ever again. I'll get it out of my system. No, I won't. If anything, it will just make the references even worse, because then everybody will have a greater understanding. People will know when I'm referencing it, even more than usual. Whoops, sorry. I guess slash? Or just in the zone with fire type moves. Why not? Alright, this way. Whoops, don't want to be in the grass. Okay, we have the two kids. You I fought, right? I guess not, okay. I'm not into it, but okay, let's fight. I'm not into it either. What are we doing? Gosh darn it. We could have been pacifists. Now look at what you've made me do. There we go. I knew it. I knew we shouldn't have battled. Alright, twins. Kiri, here we go. We have to try hard. Charmander and Squirtle. That's cute. This might be a problem for Growlithe, but, let's... Ooh. Let's take Squirtle out, and then let's bite Charmander, maybe? You're not gonna do much, but I'm glad you're here. This battle is very orange. Ooh, that was so scary. Oh my god, Charmander. and slash. Go ahead, do another bite. Why not? YOLO. Let's go Growlithe! How do you evolve? Is it a stone or? No fair. Or is it through levels? I don't remember. Okay, let me see what's over here before I head that way. Because if this is just grass, I don't have to worry about... Oh. You don't want to fight? Oh, you look gentle, so I think I can beat you. I'll give it a go. Alright, well... Okay, at least Pikachu isn't a grass type. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I don't have any more flamethrowers. And Raichu! Actually, I'm so proud of you for not having a single grass type in your party. You still died in one hit, but ooh, bad paralysis. No, wrong. That sucks, but you know what? We have a lot of people on this route. We have this, and then we also have the people up from here. Hopefully I remember all that, but I am going to go ahead and stop recording for the night. Past 1 AM. You know? There we go. I can't think of if there's anything else that I need to say in order to end tonight's recording. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you for joining me tonight as I lost my mind. Catching Ditto and Psyduck and everything else that we did tonight. I hope that you enjoyed the chatting, the yapping, the random conversations, and maybe perhaps the Pokemon battles. Or just Pokemon in general. And I will see you next time, where I try to remember that I'm going this way first and then going back up and fighting all those bikers. Hopefully I do that all, but I might not remember, so maybe I'll write it down. You know what? Let's write it down right now. FireRed, go this way, and then go this way. Hopefully that reminds me. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.